What do we got today, boys?
Well, today, the package that we have, I just titled it Incompetence.
Incompetence?
There's a missing Incompetence, yes.
All
Apparently
right.
there's a missing tape, and of course, Stuttering John is...
Incompetence. One word to sum him up. Let's go.
Hey, Gary, what was the big fight in the hall? Boy, Gary Delabate, better known as Baba Booey.
Bald Gary Delabate.
Yeah, there was a big fight. Stuttering John and Gary were going at it like two little wildcats out in the hall.
Well, John thinks I've been picking on him lately, but let me tell you what happened yesterday.
You keep picking on me, and if I come in late, you get on me, but...
What a shock. He's a victim.
Yeah.
That's a game.
Comes in late, you say it's okay, and I have to go out sometimes till 2 in the morning working.
Let me just tell you this story.
And Gary's like, John, you are.
I said you have to start acting responsible if you want to be treated with respect.
Yeah,
he feels no one treats him with respect. And then let me tell you the story.
Gary sounded like my dad yelling at me.
Really?
Yeah, he was pretty good. I was very pleased to see it.
Oh, why can't I see that?
Yeah, Gary was like, listen, if you want to be treated with respect, you've got to act in a responsible fashion. Jeez. John acting responsibly, we're finished.
I know. I was thinking that too.
I know. Well, okay, but he has certain functions.
Be responsibly irresponsible.
Here's what happened. John went to interview Larry King yesterday.
Right.
We went to the TV meeting, and John came back in the middle of the TV meeting.
Right.
John walks in, and he hands me a cassette, unmarked, of course, but cool, he can't do everything. So
right.
Hands it to me, and he said, this is a Larry King interview.
Right.
I don't remember bringing it with me. I don't know where it went.
Right.
So,
ladies and gentlemen, Stuttering John entering the room.
Stuttering John, let me finish the story.
Stuttering John in this corner.
Right.
So I called John up, Stuttering John, the legend.
John, move over here closer so I can look at your face when you stutter.
I call him up at home, and I say to him, John, did you see where the cassette went, the Larry King cassette?
Go ahead.
He goes, no.
Wait. I wasn't home.
I left a message on the machine.
What? You heard me.
That's so bad.
The Larry King cassette.
Go ahead.
He goes, no.
Wait. I wasn't home.
I left a message on the machine. He called me back. He said, no, man, I gave it to you. That's the last I saw of it. You didn't take it, did you? No, man, I didn't. So now I'm freaking out.
Two Stooges.
So now I'm freaking out. Where could it have gone?
Right.
So I called Kevin at the TV show.
He doesn't have it.
I asked him to, no, I know he doesn't have it.
Right.
I asked him to roll it off from the video, and could you please drop it off in my apartment at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Right.
Now, I was out for a little bit last night. John called twice and said, did you find it yet? Did you find it yet? Because he was nervous as well.
Right.
I walk in this morning. I got the package. I walk in this morning. I give it to Scott to, put on to reel to reel.
Which was a real hassle because Kevin probably had to get it over here and, yeah, go ahead.
And Scott goes, what are you giving me? I got this already. And I see the cassette sitting there, and I go, where did you get this cassette from? And he goes, John gave it to me. Ooh. So I said to John, what happened? He goes, oh, man, I'm sorry. I forgot it was in my jacket. But I don't know why he would have picked it up off in front of my desk.
I picked it up because I just had a feeling that someone was going to forget it.
Yeah, but
So he forgot it.
That's my job.
the one who forgot it.
No, the
You
point,
picked it up and forgot
the point is, Gary left a message on my machine. I was in the studio.
What?
Wait a minute.
Gary left the message on my machine. I'm in the studio for like 7 hours mixing the same freaking song. So I'm just like, there wasn't anything about it. But then when I got home, I realized that I put it in my jacket. And then when I got home, I realized I put it in my jacket because I was afraid that someone was not going to bring it. So then I put it in my jacket. This way I know I'd have it in the morning. And then I went.
But John, when you spoke to Gary, how could you not know you don't have it?
Because I was, I'm right in the middle of mixing. He called. I got a
mixing what? Those songs?
Message from
Excuse me, mixing those songs that nobody is going to listen to?
How do you know?
7 hours mixing. Did you ever hear to mix on those songs?
He goes one note at a time, apparently.
The first Beatle album took 8 hours, okay?
7 hours. One song. Ay. And it's like you're telling your boss who that's your job. You're going, I wasn't really concentrating. I was working on this thing that pays me nothing. And I was just like, it's not a good thing to say to your boss when you fuck something up.
Oh, come on, John. Get with it. How old are you now?
26 years old.
And how long have you been mixing songs?
Since I was 16.
Right. And what's happened with those songs?
What do you mean what happened?
Nothing.
In your eyes.
In my eyes, the Larry King interview is going to make you some money, not those stupid songs.
So that's why I'm doing that too. But let me just say
Hey,
something.
wait a minute. Let me back up here for a second. You're asking him why he didn't remember it.
Yes.
At whenever that time was last night. When we were leaving yesterday,
Yeah.
he didn't remember it was in his pocket because he said to me, "I hope Gary doesn't lose that tape."
Oh, my God. Well, what good is you having a tape if you can't remember that you
But
have it?
then I finally realized.
But you made people.
I know I did. I
Work till
apologize.
2 in the morning.
I said, "God, I'm really sorry, man. I really."
Gah. That's like the most insulting. But my name is Gary. Gah. It's how meaningless the apology is. He doesn't even say his full name. You know.
And now I'm thinking about this. Like, I forgot. Just like he said at the Tonight Show, I'm going to forget a lot of things. Meanwhile, he says that he's so intelligent. Really, the only thing about being intelligent is you remember shit.
Yeah, the only smart thing about him is that he's aware that he forgets things a lot.
Yeah,
that's the smartest thing about him.
I mean, being smart basically is I remember things that I've read or seen. That's being intelligent.
Right. Hey, I remembered something. Aren't I a genius?
Right.
But you don't have to be smart to be basically responsible. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't have to be Mensa-minded to know you gave the tape to Scott or know where the tape was in your jacket pocket. That's just, to me, that's just, I mean, he's on a low level of IQ.
Right.
Well, it's also somebody who, as soon as that whistle blows or as soon as he's out, he is streamlined and focused on one thing. And he can sit there and tell you that he mixed one song for 7 hours, but let me tell you what for sure he did for 7 hours, and that was drink.
Yes. That's why it took 7 hours.
Exactly.
Do you ever have somebody say, "Are you stupid or you just don't care"?
Yeah.
Are you stupid or you just don't care? What's worse?
Yeah. He helped produce me. Hey, thanks for watching that clip. We got a bunch more stuff from a bunch of different other shows. So if you want to support us, you want to be a part of what's happening here, subscribe, notify, and get yourself a membership. 2 levels, $5, $10. We got more bonus shows than we know what to do with. So help us out. Get in here.